Hello and a warm welcome to my website. In this short video, I want to present the reasons to you why I chose to design a website and maybe just tell you a little bit about me and my project, which you will find out on the website and on the other videos I will present there. So the title of the website is a short version of my PhD topic. It's Fostering Pedagogical Professionalization in Higher Education. So this is the translation. The German version is a little bit different and it's even much longer in the original version of my PhD paper. But I think this title gives you a short impression what it's about, and I hope you will find out in the course of the website and the other videos what I'm doing. So why this website and the blog? So a central reason for me is that websites are easily accessible for everyone who has connection to the internet. You don't need to log in or have to read long papers. And it's a place where I can easily drop information. So I'd love to have a place where I can place my information about my PhD topic, where I can refer to. So like if you're talking like, oh, well, have a look at my website. So that's what was a central reason, and even more in the German version, because I am doing a survey with students and I just want to let them know what I'm doing actually. So this leads me to the next point, it's transparency. So I'm really interested that people really understand what I'm doing and that I'm transparent with my project. So you can read my research papers, but they're really complicated, and actually I can also display my topic in a much more easily accessible way, and that's what I'm trying to do here. The next point is actually also to display a process, because if you have these research papers, they take much longer than this website. So you actually don't see the process of research when you have these papers and everything that happened in between. So I'm also a learning person and I have to develop myself, and I think this will be visible in this website and also maybe in the videos and what I will be posting. The next point is openness. So if you're displaying a process, actually you're also admitting that maybe some things changed, maybe you have changed, maybe some opinions have changed, and you're open to that. So you're able to display a process and to be open-minded. And that's what I like also. It's more flexible in a way than if you're just writing a book and it's finished at some point of time. And maybe, especially for me, it's also a place for reflection. So when I'm presenting my topic and just what I'm doing here, actually, you start to reflect upon your topics, upon your way of thinking, and your relation to your topic as well. And I like this idea pretty much, and I hope that maybe, you also get some nice thoughts when reading my posts and watching my videos. So about the English website, so one central point, of course, is also orientation about me and my project. So who am I and what is my project about? But the next point is a little bit different than the German version. Actually, it's translation, namely not only of words, but also of concepts and context. So when I had actually my first presentation about my PhD project and the UCAN University Lifelong Learning Forum, it was in English. It was a great honor to be there, but especially in the discussion, I realized that much of my topic is really context specific, so related to the German context, related to many aspects that are really peculiar here. And I think it's a nice place in the English website also to be transparent about the context and concepts, or what makes it special in some way. This is actually my next video you will find. Of course, it's a place for documentation, namely my publications and also my presentations. So on the English website, I will only upload the English version. So there's much more to find out on my German version of my website, of course. This is also true for the updates. So I will present some milestones and findings on my English website as well, but there will be more updates and maybe also more posts on the German version, as you may be expected. So orientation of me and my project. So about me, I'm an educational researcher and lecturer at university. Which university you probably have seen? It's the Fernuniversität in Hagen. It's the largest state distance university of Germany. So it's a state university. You don't have to pay fees, and but it's a distance university, which makes it really unique in Germany. So actually, I'm standing right here at Fernuniversität, and behind you can see, a nice place of the campus. So it's actually right behind the building I'm in, actually. But this is a green screen, so I see green, but you see the building. I'm actually living in Berlin, where I also grew up. So I'm commuting to Hagen like every 2 or 3 weeks, and I actually like it. It's nice to be here as well. So I studied also educational sciences. So this is the field I'm coming from and I'm staying right now. And I'm also a lecturer in Bildungswissenschaften, so educational sciences here. So to be honest, I love English. So I had a bilingual high school diploma, and I like the opportunity to talk English again, actually. So that's also why I'm doing these videos. About me, I have a French name, it's Elise, and a German surname. It's actually Glass with SZ, so that's a unique letter you only have in German. It's actually translated with a double S most of the time. If you're looking in history, it's not quite clear whether it's an SZ or the other letter, but it's pronounced as Glass. About my research project, well, the project I'm presenting is actually the foundation of my PhD project or topic. The context is actually my current work as a lecturer here in these study programs. So I also have experiences, and I'm really interested to present them and also to reflect upon the things that I'm really observing here. With respect to the theory, so to be very general, it's about the reflective practitioner in the context of higher education. You will find out more about that in my other video, where I will be presenting my PhD project in detail. Well, translation research on its own. Why did I say that? Well, on the one hand, you have the context, which is, of course, somewhat specific. So you have an educational system, you have state regulations that are shaping the educational system, and you have a specific job market. So it's not really totally comparable between states. So Germany is much different than maybe the United States or China, for example. On the other hand, you have concepts. Namely, in my context, it's Bildung, professionalization, and pedagogy versus education. So I also have some struggling with the words in English. You will find out later. So what you see, actually, they're overlapping because the concepts also have an influence on the context and vice versa. So you will find out in my translation video, actually. But it's very interesting to observe, actually. So I'm really looking forward to everything that follows on this website. I hope that maybe you will find information you need. Maybe you're interested in updates, or just look what's new. And maybe it's also a place for inspiration, maybe thinking about topics or terms and words differently. I'm happy to go on this journey with you, and I hope you stay tuned. Goodbye.